the stockpile. Right, so Friday, the 24th of Jan. It feels like January is lasting forever, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it never ends. But, so let's quickly, we'll talk about Bitcoin. Again, there's still not much to say about this. I actually did take the weekly open long, so I am in a long on Bitcoin. Only one of my limits got set, so I'm like half my position in. We're about 3.7% up, so not a bad place to de-risk, but yeah, again, the stop's just probably, I think my stop's just below here. And yeah, I think the wise thing to do right now is to probably just wait for something like up here or down here where the liquidity is. Let me just tell you where the liquidity is. 107.5 or basically 100k slash 99. So yeah, I mean, not really much to say on it in this area. If you're in a long, then great, de-risk it and chill over the weekend. If you're not, then wait for one of those two things, like I just said, because right now there's not really too much to be said, and we haven't pumped on the crazy news of the strategic reserve yet. But you know, it's probably just going to be some underlying less sell pressure in the market, which is pretty nice and decent. Let's just have a look at the totals quickly before the weekend. Again, actually, there's not really too much to say on these at all. Um, Total 3 is looking very interesting, though. I kind of attribute this to more like Sol, because Sol is probably going to drive this chart quite heavily. Um, and yeah, let's just see where we get the weekly close on that, because it's looking quite interesting. And the ETH chart is also looking pretty strong, I would say. Um, we want to make a new high on this. And then we get a new high, we'll just be upsloping straight into resistance. Looking all fine and dandy, really. Um, let's not do. I don't care about DXY. I don't really care about SPX at the moment. Actually, SPX is at a new all-time high, isn't it? Yeah. So interesting. Oh, hello DXY. Actually, we are having a little bit of a breakdown on this, which is pretty decent sign. Pretty decent sign, and that's a bearish backtest of the yearly open. Uh, be quite nice to see it come into here and yeah, use TG dominance sort of below resistance, but not doing anything. So market looks pretty decent, not too bad, and yeah, Bitcoin Dom just looks like nothing else. I'm actually going to make a habit of trekking Sol Dom now for the shitty coins. Yeah, trying to do something actually right here. Very interesting times. This is probably going to go up to here and then just do that for a little bit. Um, but yeah, I definitely think like we could be seeing some developments in the next like week or two. What happened with the Japan height rate, by the way? Does anyone know? I haven't been on Twitter or anything this morning. Glasgow, Glasgow apparently has one of the best. Um, is it like it's not work-life balance? It's quality of life. That's the one. Glasgow has one of the best quality of lives in Europe, actually.
Less depression.
Uh, yeah, maybe. Got the boys in green. Yeah, so yeah, it's looking pretty decent. ETH Bitcoin, we're just kind of hoping for a bottom right here. Let's see if we can print some bull div here, and then I'll be very optimistic on the altcoin market for maybe February, March, April, however long it takes. But yeah, it's looking pretty decent, and I'm just in a Bitcoin long, just chilling really. Some alts. Let's have a look at alts that are interesting. So on Dodge, we've defended the low, but this chart's not like crazy amazing. We are gaining the weekly open, so there could be something interesting happening here, especially with the whole Dodge thing. But again, it doesn't look bad. I think we're still in an uptrend, and yeah, that was probably not a bad place to go long, but again, not a great place either. Solana seems to be doing pretty decent, and I think we probably might get a really good weekly close on this. So that's looking really nice. Possibly to break out and go into price discovery, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. Popcat, I think we'll just give it a look. It looks a tiny bit bearish at the moment as we're getting rejected from here. Again, possible reload on the weekly open here, or if we do get back down to the lows, I'll probably buy again in this band. Just see what the hourly band is. Yeah, yeah, definitely possible. Something to keep an eye on if you're looking for if you're itching to get into a trade, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, I know how it feels sometimes. Fair, not really anything to say on this. Injective was at the lows actually. Um, Again, I don't think there's much to be said on this chart either. I'm just going to take away everything and look at it. Yeah, it looks a bit so-so to me. AVAX at the lows, near the lows. Yeah, it could turn up. It could turn up. Render, I think we were talking about longing render on last stream, or I said if you really want to long, you could long it around 6.8. So if you are in that trade, you're probably up, and you could maybe just de-risk it here before the weekend. Just due to all these wicks on the yearly open, basically, you could have got any sort of little long here, and you would be up approximately 6%, which is not too bad. Yeah, and then I think Tao's one to watch on spot, as we seem to be coming down into this, or if we regain sort of this level, this could be the deviation. If not, be aware that we could drop further, maybe down into here. But a 20% dump on the altcoin market, yeah, that'd be a bit crazy, but not out of the equation. Just things to watch, possibly if we can regain this and then maybe do that. That will probably be the bottom on a hot AI altcoin, and AI is definitely interesting. So one to watch again. WorldCoin, I think this looks pretty bullish from all the support in here. I think I do actually have a little long on this. I think I marketed something uh, in this candle, somewhere probably around here. Um, but yeah, this could easily come back down and do something in here again, and I would probably be quite interested in it due to the OpenAI deal with Trump. I don't think WorldCoin's is WorldCoin directly involved with OpenAI. I don't think it is, but it's also somehow linked to Sam Altman. I'm not really sure on the links, but it's kind of vague. If anyone can, BOJ hiked 0.5% as expected. That's why no overnight pump, but no dump, which is very important. So let's just see how the world takes the strategic reserve. I mean, we've got a lot of information out there now. Um, I guess the strategic reserve was in a way already priced in. Uh, so yeah, it's looking pretty decent. We haven't really had a dump off that. Like if the market really wanted to dump off the Japan news, it would do that, 10% down, and just flush everything. But it hasn't, and I will just top it off by talking about the long to short ratio. I'll just check it on CoinGlass quickly. 50-50 on the last 4 hour. Oh, we've come down from yesterday. So yesterday we had 57% long accounts in the market. That was about midday on the 23rd yesterday. And now that was at 8 o'clock, but we've actually have more short accounts, so more net shorts in the market. I'm just going to check the last hour. Yeah, more shorts in the last hour. So that's pretty nice to see. I actually really like that. We're back down to 50-50 basically spread across the board. And the market's looking quite neutral and, dare I say, quite uppish. And yeah, it's looking pretty decent. So I think we will just go through a couple. We could go through a couple alts, but they're also getting a bit ruined. Let me just check Trump quickly. Interesting. I did have a couple low lev bids set at 34 and 32, so I'm probably in a trade on Trump at the moment, which is about the entry price is probably around 33, and I'll probably just put the stop here and see if this can go like back up to 38 or something. I just had a couple of bids set, and yeah, that's probably about it for my yapping. Unless we've got a couple of my really down bad alts like Arc on the day, Velar on the day, not doing too bad. SMT not doing the worst, but again, nothing is really happening right here unless we can get that total 3 weekly close above, and then it will potentially be looking good across the board for quite a lot of bottoms. So yeah, along with Sol looking decent, we could be seeing some nice bullish momentum in the market. And my hope for the next impulse is that when Bitcoin goes, it doesn't just suck the liquidity out of alts, and that alts start to go with it. Otherwise, we're going to be seeing some. It's going to be really weird, like when Bitcoin tops out, and then every alt's going to have to pump really hard and fast to get back to all-time highs, and probably some of them won't even break all-time highs and stuff, and it'll be a bit different. But yeah, all in all, pretty decent, and I'm actually quite interested in near. I think I think it looks pretty decent. But yeah, I'll turn my attention to the chat on Friday, and we can all enjoy our weekend quite soon. I think when we talking about a vet, yeah, that kind of did the higher low. I didn't trigger my alert or anything, so I'm not actually in a trade on this. But if it did come down into this band, it would have been a really nice opportunity to get some, especially into this Q2 in December. But unfortunately, it didn't, and it actually looks quite bullish at the moment. If you can get this 4 hour close above there and try to go for the highs, uh, I think we're gonna have to do a customary look at Aave and link that from now on, as Trump is interested in these coins. Um, that doesn't look like anything to me. Link, pretty strong, but I think too tough on the tradable side unless you wanted to long this weekly open and this low that was defended quite accurately. Didn't really hit, but regain the weekly open. Currently going up. Not really a trade there at the moment for me. But yeah, I will turn my attention to the chat. No one in the chat. No one doing anything in the chat. We're all looking pretty decent. Is anyone in any trades at the moment? Just out of interest.
Yeah, shed loads actually. But would you like to have a look on hype? I
Hype.
think Zoo's gonna like that one. Now, I was actually eyeballing it yesterday. I was hoping I would go a little bit lower on the retrace to a little bit more to the weekly, but we didn't. Eventually, we went to the weekly open.
Mm-hmm.
But on 1 hour, we still can have some pullback or retracement, or even test the low or that swing.
Yeah, I think I might get
But
rid of
we
all of
start
these.
to break it up to the upside. Actually, if you look at the higher time frame, it looks like for now.
I mean, you can see sort of just on this that we've come and tested this swing here.
Yeah,
We've
twice
defended
already.
that low
Yeah, 3 times.
twice,
Yeah,
have a higher low and then a higher high, and this is just the subsequent next higher low. So it actually does look really good. I would be willing to long that if it gained the yearly open. Not gonna lie, just because the chart looks really good.
yeah,
If it were to pull back, yeah, I think this would be my area
yeah. That's why I was
to trade.
actually thinking because it looks like it will make another test from the previous swing what he had. So then it's gonna be much stronger, and then it's obviously to go on it.
Mm.
But I want to see if it's gonna gain or lose the day of the yearly again.
Yeah, I
Right
would
now we
agree.
are like,
I agree with that analysis. And if it does, I might be quite happy to long that actually, because I think the 4 hour looks really, really nice. And this is quite
yeah,
solid.
4 hours. bottoming out on the oscillator, so starting to actually. We still can have like, yeah.
That's kind of the inflection point that I've drawn, and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I was looking as well. And we are right now like into it, getting into it.
it looks really good. I know
Yeah,
Zeus was stacking this up under $20, so I think this is
yeah,
definitely going to be a good trade, which is going to go like 50%. Like I can't, yeah, I can see this going to $30 pretty quick.
definitely. Yeah,
Your targets are too low.
Yeah, I mean, like it's gonna do more. It's gonna do way more, but on the tradable side, yeah, I like it a lot. Griffin, again, this is super strong join, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, what time was this? 2 a.m. Yeah, on the weekly open. I would say on the hourly on this, it's still looking a bit like it could possibly bleed on Griffin. Um, we do have like a micro lower low on the hourly, and this is kind of sloping down. So maybe one more down, but yeah, it's a pretty strong coin. I quite like it. If it holds the weekly open, then yeah, it's gonna be looking pretty decent. But yeah, let's see where the sneaky closes. I don't mind that at all on Griffin. Should probably just take off Algo Master for this and look at the chart naked. Naked, scalping, decent
naked.
long. Also, Adrian, you're used to training PV.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say this is not like ready for the most higher probability long yet. But you know, if you're if you're accumulating Griffin anywhere, like anywhere from here to here, like I think it's just a good shout. If you really want to trade something that has like crazy volatility, trade this arc rig shit because this thing does some crazy stuff. Let's just measure this. 20%, even up to there is 14%. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This actually doesn't look too bad as well. That's the 15-minute. I kind of like that. It's like a nice test of the lows, a regain in the weekly open, and we also have a high up here, like a higher high. So that definitely has some sort of potential. If anyone's looking to like, I don't know, scalp something out. But yeah, all in all, quite optimistic on the market. Pretty happy with it actually at the moment. Even though a few of my old bags are like suffering, but I did I did I did notice something that RWA is especially suffering. Um, so if you look at like token, well, we're down all the way down here at the bottom of the range. Prop C all the way down at the bottom of the range. SMT was down there, but looks like we're having a little bit of a bounce. What's the other RWA that I was looking at as well? I guess
Why is
NAV.
SMT up 25%? Does anyone know?
Uh, not really.
Pumping.
It's just,
Is that just normal price action, I guess?
Yeah,
I guess people are just
finally.
buying. Like, it is bull diving as well on the daily, and yeah, this to be honest, like this is not the whole chart, by the way. Like,
Yeah,
there's chart like there will be data that goes back like down here because I think I bought mine on chain at like 7 cents. So like firstly, so there's gonna be like price action down here and shit. So we're probably like, if I were to guess, testing something like that and
yeah,
trying to
something
like
like that.
regain the yearly open. But yeah, I
Still
guess
have a lot of things to
to do
gain and to work on it and to do.
exactly, exactly, exactly.
So
But
this is good.
it's a good
But it,
sign.
yeah, look back at those peaks, previous four peaks, same price action, right?
Hmm.
And now we're gonna retrace and do it again all over. So
It's
it's
positive.
good.
It's positive. A161Z has volatility too. Yeah, I think it's right Where is it? Yeah, these coins. Yeah. Hey, this is actually looking. Mm, nah, not yet, not yet. Not yet, not yet. Meh? Well, well.
Yeah, there is more chart. You have like half of a chart. There's one more.
Yeah, I know.
Go on Maxi. It's a better one. You're gonna have on the left the biggest support what we're holding right now.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty decent. That's
Yeah,
fair. I like that.
but I want to see some gain first.
I mean, we're on the gay level right now. This would be
Yeah,
really interesting. This 4 hour close.
let's hold it.
If you've got any long in here, that was a master stroke from you on the weekly open. But yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Based AI is getting a little bit hammered, but I think this is still going to do really well. Like it literally incorporates AI agents and it has AI in the name. And it's quite a small market cap, so. But it has made a lower low on the daily, which is a little bit worrying. Probably it might even come and test like the lows. But yeah, if you're not like looking at some of these old charts, like yeah, they're not. We haven't. We're still trending down, but we're like super close to like the bottom of these ranges. So if you're not looking at some of these, or even your coins that you're already in, like your spot coins, and like thinking like I need to buy more, you're not gonna make it, unfortunately. So yeah, just a little bit of patience maybe, and I'll be looking at AI coins specifically. Pee pee poo poo, sir. Yeah, Goon
Did you just
coin.
break up?
Like an hour ago.
Oh boy.
Like an hour ago. Yeah, my render trade's up nice. I should probably take some profit on that. I'm actually,
Are you on leverage or not on a spot?
yeah, I'm off 4x.
From where? Last swing or
6.8.
previous?
6.8.
Oh,
I've had it
nice.
open at 6.8 for a while actually. Like, probably somewhere down here. Um, and I've just held
Nice.
it. Like,
Yeah, nice.
I think I had an order at 6.8 and then it dumped through it and I didn't have a stop and we hit Q4 and I was like, I'm not gonna exit the train now. Like, and then it's just been kind of like dancing around for a little bit. But yeah, it's fine. And yeah, render fet Tau is very interesting at the moment, but just because of the AI deal and WorldCoin. So I'm just betting on the strong narrative coins for now. And yeah, it's probably gonna do me quite well. Ooh, someone got the
Damn,
saw
boy.
out.
Eve, you're blowing.
No, she got the vacuum.
Damn, boy.
So
Always the same.
why?
We got you.
Pippin.
I don't know. He was blowing some leaves. You vacuuming girl.
What was the other coin that you're looking at then? You said you had 2 coins.
Oh, did I say two? I meant hype. But I'm also well on Griffane, but Tia,
Oh yeah,
W.
My tier trade is sweeping at the moment, but
Mine is crashing it. Damn, boy.
yeah, but I'm in like way too high.
Oh yeah, you've been a little bit on the water. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna sell it
Oh,
at
we're
these
going
lows.
there, so that's good. We're coming to you.
Yeah.
AI XPT as well. Man, what I'm looking right now, they're quite good actually. Maybe I should take some profit
Yeah,
or
when you get that
not.
feeling, like
Yeah, I was like, dude, actually. So
Yeah, all in all,
Jupiter. Going to take a look at Jupiter.
yeah, for sure, man. For sure, for
Nice
sure.
one.
It's
Had
just
a nice
back
little
to a
spike
second.
with the whole Trump coin thing, but back to normal now.
Yeah, didn't people get a nice little airdrop as well? Um, Damn, there's so many lines on this chart. Um, yeah, so we're still we still haven't broken this low, which is nice. It's nice. So we got a higher low at the moment, and obviously we have a massive high, which has kind of been filled all the way down. Um, Again, levels aren't really going to do that much there. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It's just it's finding resistance on the Q4 and this block here. This is probably good for a long in here, actually. I actually quite like that. Let's see what this hourly band is. Yeah, so we've got wick into the band and double reversal on the hourly, which could signal a possible reversal. I don't think it will get back down here. This could be a good long on the Q1, actually. Very interesting. I think this goes further, especially with Sol looking pretty strong and like it's going to break out. It looks to just have, yeah. I think this is going to go a little bit higher. At least like up to here. Come on now. But yeah, that spike's crazy. Trump, Daddy Trump. I actually want to check my Trump trade. See if I'm actually. I need to set a stop loss on it because I don't think I have a stop on it. Trump. What's Ondo AI? New listing Ondo AI. What? Alright, alright. Up 20%. Not too bad. TP stop loss. What's 32? 15%. Cool. I'm happy with that. Alright, that's fine. Let's see if that runs a little bit. But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna stop my recording for sure.